everybody, I'm Nick, and welcome back for some more VHS Plays Legend of Zelda. So, for today, there actually won't be a whole lot of overworld roaming around, because, well, last time we got a bunch of it done, like, see this white sword? That's what happens when you roam around the overworld a lot, so how about we get on track to actually getting some things done? Like, you know, let's warp around the place and whatnot. That would be very convenient, wouldn't you say? Meanwhile, I'd be bloodthirsty.
Take any road you want. I mean, go for it, really. I'm an old man, not a signpost.
Yeah, I'll just do what the old man says. Just go. Just go. I'm just like, I have multiple of these voice clips provided by Sol Kreos. Thank you very much once again for doing this for me. I appreciate it a lot. And I'm just talking over stuff as I go ahead and heal. We're going to hear more of his voice throughout the video. Once again, he's going to do all the old man lines.
Take any road you want.
Yeah, unfortunately, the roads aren't exactly marked, so you kind of have to take a crapshoot. So, them's the breaks. Anyway, Dungeon 4 is right across this way. There's exactly 2 places to use the raft, and that is that's the second place. Level 4. How about we go ahead and get started? Because there's a very important item to acquire in here, because otherwise we won't be able to tackle the other dungeons. But yeah, when you strike these guys, they tend to split up into bats if you can't take them out in one shot. We'll be solving that little problem soon enough, and don't forget to use your candle to light up the dark rooms. Especially because, you know, when there are blocks in your way, and the darkness doesn't help. What does help is using a boomerang to stun them so you can maneuver yourself better. But yeah, they will also run into the blocks to be able to break up into bats. But we're just gonna keep on moving along, but once these guys are done, I can just be like, you know what? I just felt like killing them anyway. I will also let you guys know that it has been quite a while since I actually played this footage and edited this part down, so I'm just like, well, here we go. I'm just like, is there a block I can push or something? No? Because you gotta kill every enemy in order to push blocks. At least this room is nice and giving me a key. But I guess we're being bloodthirsty with a boomerang today because, like, the one thing they can actually take out are bats. Almost like I'm feeling batty or something. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing a lot of these guys in this dungeon. Almost like I actually have all of the heart containers on the overworld now, so no, there's one left that we can get with the item we get in this dungeon. Wow, recording me is bad at this. But you know what? We persevere, we go along, we take out every enemy just because I felt like it. Because you never know when something might drop money. Hello, gel guys. White sword takes you out without you splitting up, so I will happily take it, and I will take whatever drops you give me, because I'm going to need this money throughout the rest of the playthrough. But yeah, we need the dungeon item for this specifically, but we'll be going ahead and getting that very soon. It's just like, how do you get across these random pits of water? I don't know how I did that, I'll be honest, but I'll take it. It wouldn't actually let me across, but it's better than nothing. So let's go ahead and, take out all the guys so we can actually unlock the door. Because I don't know how logical it is to trap someone in an area until, like, you're dead or they're dead. I don't know, video game logic, man. I'm just having fun sitting here and talking random nonsense. And the door's open, which means it's time to go through Okay, it's like time. Don't let them touch you or they will eat your magic shield specifically. You will always keep your normal shield, but the likes can take away your magic shield. And, well, do you really want to pay for that again? Take it nice and easy. Pot shot them with, shots. You know what I mean. Also, I should remember to always push the left block. But yeah, let's just get some fancy footwork in and get ourselves the step ladder. Getting the step ladder actually accomplishes a whole bunch of things, including finishing this dungeon, being able to play other dungeons, and getting the final heart container that's on the overworld. I'll take it. So let's actually cut back over to, the darkness and stuff. And get ourselves walking along here. Luckily, this room chose to not be dark, so I'll take it. And my compulsion for, dumpstering all these enemies is like, hey, does this room have a random drop? Is this going to be relevant? Will you give me another key? I would appreciate it, and it gave me nothing. And we have another manhandler. We need to take it out before it manhandles us specifically. And of course, I am not the greatest with bomb positions, but you know what? That works. It gave me a rupee drop. That's kind of funny.
Walk into the waterfall.
I've done that once before. And you know what? I will probably do it again, knowing me. Ha ha. Oh yeah, the select button can actually pause the game. Straight up. I kind of forgot that was a thing, so I'm just like, wait, what? I can pause? Interesting. It's just like, I actually need a breather or something? This is here, I guess. Let's just throw a boomerang in some back, collect a key, and just take our revelation that will do absolutely nothing and, take a spike trap in the face. Because I can just do that. Ow. Honestly, that's really rude spike trap placement, because you don't know the block is there in the darkness. And I'm just like, ow. Why? Why would you do this? And by the way, yes, I did not get the map yet, because there are certain turns I did not take. And yes, the boss is behind that door, but we're gonna goof off a little bit first before we take care of that. But before we can even, do much, I have to quell my bloodlust. And then we're gonna go start bombing some walls, because we have bombable walls here. With hidden money. And yes, each of these is only worth like 1 rupee, but you know what? It's better than nothing, but yeah, there's a hidden room here in the eye of what the dungeon is supposed to look like. We're actually gonna see what it looks like now, so let's go ahead and do that. That's where the key door goes. But yeah, it's supposed to be like a serpent, and you could bomb all of the walls, and there's me pressing the select button again like a dummy. So let's cut back over to the boss for real this time. Gleeoks! They love to shoot fireballs at you constantly. Oh, and another thing I learned while playing randomizers is the butt of the Gleeok there doesn't have a hitbox, so it can't hurt you. It's a wonderful thing, really. So let's go ahead, expand our hearts, and cross the halfway point of the game. Hell yeah. But now that we're all healed up, there's a room I didn't visit, so let's go and do that. Yeah, there's a room of bats here. But of course, a room like this means take them all out for a small reward. Because, I wouldn't mind that. I'll take this key on my way out, thank you very much. And now for that heart container I have been wanting for oh so long. I'm just like, you know what? Stop your shooting, you jerk. And now we have enough hearts for a little secret here. So, if I can cut back over to the graveyard, I can go ahead and push this tombstone for a secret.
Master using it, and you can have all this for $6.99.
I made this joke a long time ago!
Master using it, and you can have this.
I wanted to use that joke because I made that comic a long time ago. The magic sword! I love having the best DPS in the game now. Thank you! It takes out Armos in a single hit. It's wonderful. It's lovely. I'm not sure if they even drop anything, but I'm just gonna smack them all out anyway, because I have the power. Why not? And because I have said power, I think I'm gonna go ahead and heal up. Buy medicine before you go. And of course I talk over myself. I want to heal up, but I also want to show that even if you use the medicine just once, but you have to pay the full amount to get the second potion. It's unfortunately whack, but I will do this to myself because I feel like doing a dungeon out of order today. Welcome to Dungeon 6. But we're going to leave the dungeon for just a second. And yes, I took out that Lionel in a single hit. It is satisfying. Under one of these Armos is a staircase. And if you take the staircase, you literally end up back in the dungeon. I don't know why it's there. Maybe it's a second quest thing. I don't know. Whatever. But in level 6... we have Wizrobes. And yes, Wizrobes are jerks. And I think that one just disappeared when I got the stopwatch. I actually want to go back the other way first, because we actually won't be over this way for too long. And yes, hello there, Wizrobe. I did run straight into your face. Red Wizrobes are not too bad at all. You can lead them around. They are very predictable like that. So let's see what's behind the locked door.
Aim at the eyes of Goma.
You mean like this? I have a bow here. Let me just get it out of my inventory real quick. And...
ow! Oh, not the face! I need that! I'm too beautiful to have an arrow in the face. Oh!
Okay, when I got that from Sol, I had to just make a little scene out of it. I had that moment like frame 1 when I got to that point. I saw that text. I had to shoot the old man in the face. And Sol is very good at giving me comedy. I very much appreciate it. So for now, let's just keep going through the dungeon. It's just spike traps. What are you gonna do about it? But now we have one of the worst enemies in the game, the Blue Wizrobe. Because they walk around, and they will warp through solid blocks, and continually shoot you when you're in their line of sight. It's very rude. Now, Link, please get out of here so you can stop flashing colors. We don't want to pull the epilepsy warning again, you know? That would be bad. But yeah, while they're phasing through blocks and stuff, their hitboxes aren't turned off, so you can just smack them. Just do it. It's not a problem at all. Oh, by the way, Gleeok's back and grew another head. It's not even the main boss this time. We actually were told what the main boss was. A Goma. But first we have to deal with beheading a dragon. Luckily with the magic sword, that's significantly easier. Just like how it's significantly easier to take care of likes and whatnot. So yeah, we'll get something after clearing out this room. So let's get the the final like out of the way. Because we get a map. And we get another unique design here, but it's at this point, you kind of need to pick your route carefully. Because that point in the dungeon is is where things branch off to where you need to take one path specifically in order to get to the boss. And do you like a room where there's just a bunch of blue whiz robes just wanting to warp constantly into your face? Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of you don't like that, but at least they can drop a fairy. I will take those 3 hearts, please. Oh, it's more of these guys. Well, that's actually not too much of a hassle because Magic Boomerang deals with bats. And oh hey, the magic sword actually finishes them off. Neat! Unfortunately, we have to... Oh, this is a very perilous room if you're not careful. Try your best to keep on the move and not in front of the Wizrobes. Because they're really only affected by your sword, and something I learned recently, they are affected by bombs. But the magic sword does the most damage out of anything in the game, so just use that to take care of problems. Also alternate between your boomerang and your sword, that'll also work too. Because we have passageways to deal with. Sir, could you get out of my way? Thank you very much. I would appreciate it! Luckily, we don't actually have to take on anything in here. But yeah, the boss was actually right next to us, but we have to kind of go around first. So, what? Recording me? Are you just doing it in the dark? Apparently I was, just to show off. At least walking over here prevents you from having to deal with, bubbles. Except I got smacked by it anyway, so now I'm just, like, give me my sword back, please! Oh, this is another fun one. But yes, I will take bombs. Thank you. And by the way, if you couldn't have guessed by this video, most of this is gonna be dungeons. But yeah, let's go down to this room first. Oh, no, that's a hazard and a half. Why am I doing this in the dark? Because I can? Like a fool? Okay. At least I got a heart for it. Have a heart, man. I did this all for bombs that I was already full on. Let's actually show what the room looks like. Hey, it's a layout we've seen before. Let's just keep going. Let's actually go behind key door to the boss. Hello, Goma. Can I shoot you in the face? 1 shot, 1 kill. So let's go ahead and collect the Triforce, and then collect the other things that we hadn't collected in the dungeon yet, because we didn't actually get the dungeon item itself. So let's take us back this way. And because I've already gotten the map, I don't need to deal with them again. Wizrobe, why are you in the wall? You're not supposed to be like, well, you're in the doors. What happened there? Normally, monsters aren't supposed to do that. Jerk. And now I'm hurting because, hey, guess what? Wizrobe's do an assload of damage, and I don't feel like dying today. So now you have to deal with all of this noise, too. Luckily, there's not, like, a ton left to the place. Oh, it's another one of those fun rooms. Joy. Use those sword beams while you got it! And you can exploit blocking their spells with your shield, and try to stay at full health if you can to enjoy longer range. I'll take it because the like is dead. You know what? Worth it. Absolutely worth it.
There are secrets where fairies don't live.
That is actually a very useful hint. I will keep that in mind for later. I will not smack you, I think. Oh, I'm just grabbing a bomb to see if I can bomb the wall over here. I can! Neat. Because this is north of the room where we split everything up, and for once I decided to cut all the enemies out just because, yeah, we can't do anything with that. What gives? We actually have to go into the locked door to get our prize. And lucky me, we got a stopwatch. Just, you know, to freeze enemies in place. So let's actually reveal the staircase and get our reward. The magic rod. It actually can be very useful because it has about the power of a white sword, but you have ranged attacks all the time now at no cost. In fact, you can actually alternate that between your sword and the rod. So that's very funny. By the way, let's actually follow that advice of going into the waterfall again. And maybe actually paying more than 5 rupees. Pay me and I'll talk. Why, yes, I will. Go up the mountain ahead. I will keep that in mind because the mountain is right here. By going up, I'm pushing these because in second quest you actually have to do this to find a dungeon. So let's just keep going up multiple screens. It doesn't look like it's doing anything now, but you'll see here in just a moment. Because you have to go up 4 screens to get this jingle. And yes, that lever wanted my booty. But not today. As we go into what is actually level 5. Yup, I did things out of order today, because why not? Welcome to Paul's voice. You could take him down with a single shot of an arrow, but I didn't really feel like it this time, so I'm like, you know what? I have a sword, I'm gonna use it. Because I don't know, that's just what it was on my mind at the time. Maybe me should get with the program and actually fire arrows at them. Because unlike the Famicom, we don't have a microphone built into our second controller. In fact, we don't have a microphone built into any controller. And also, hello Gibdo, you have a key. May I have that, please? I'd very much appreciate it, you know. And now I will give y'all the benefit of light. Yeah, you actually need the stepladder for that.
Dig Dogger hates certain kinds of sound.
Oh? Like you mean this sound?
Link! Link, stop! Ah! Stop it, Link!
You gotta love the most annoying sound in the world. There are Dodongos here. And I hate it. We'll deal with them later. But for now, let's just walk around everything as we, light things up around here so we can see. Luckily, it's just like, I still got hit anyway. But they dropped a heart. So they had a heart. I'll take it. And I do not believe you can actually burn the bandages of the Gibdos. They can be hurt by the magic rod, so if you feel like just having permanent range, just go for it. Except I didn't really need to do that. I have a magic sword. But I will take the key. And there's a map. But if you couldn't guess by the layout of the room, we can't get that yet. Because I have to use a key to get it. Very rude, developers, very rude. I will walk over this lava somehow with a wooden ladder. At least it's colored like it's wood. Oh yeah, the return of Dark Nuts. Hooray. Luckily, this layout actually makes these guys very easy to deal with. Oh, like, you're over this way? Haha. Always remember to be cheeky with bombs just in case. You're like, is there something over here? No. Damn it, I used up a bomb for no reason. This time, it's just like, oh, we're just gonna leave you a key here. Why not? $1986 Nintendo was a weird time. Per usual, go clearing out monsters. You will get it, you'll get your rewards and stuff. But yeah, if you couldn't tell, this dungeon was significantly easier than Wizrobe Hell. That's the thing, you just gotta take out all the enemies so you can push blocks and get things, you know? I will remember in future recordings to actually take these guys out with arrows, and how did you get stuck in the wall? Which is what I was thinking at that point in time. I'm just literally just like, how did you do that? Game, you are very weird. And I'm just like, I'm just gonna get this with the boomerang. I'm like, it's gonna hop into me any second now. I really should have just put it out of its misery in the wall. Oh, by the way, here's the boss. Here's Dig Dogger. We actually need to get the dungeon item here to actually deal with this thing. But yeah, the dungeon item is, as you could tell, not here. I have to take out all the enemies to leave. So, how do we actually get to what we need to do? Oh, of course, I'm gonna try bombing walls just because I can. But that didn't exactly work, now did it? So, we're gonna walk our way around for a bit. Because I feel like dealing with the Dodongo room today, you know what I'm saying? And there we go. Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I should have made an edit here. So you know what? Here we go. By the way, hi, it's a face. It's Dodongo time. At least, I'm just like, is there anything I could do to not deal with the Dodongos? I don't want to deal with the Dodongos today. Because I have exactly 6 bombs. And if I mess it up, I mess it up. And I have to get more bombs. So I'm like, you know what? Chums up, let's do this. It's Dodongo time. And we go, there's 1, and there's 2, and you went kaboom. Or rather, beep. Here, there's 1, and there's 2. And there's 1, and there's 2. I got it exactly. At least they gave me some bombs back for your trouble. And I'm like, gels? Okay. I'll take it. But yeah, you will want the bombs that these Gibdos have. Because it'll be very appreciated. Because we have some bomb walls, and they drop some more anyway. Anyhow, we have a bomb wall this way that we have to use. Oh, by the way, it's Blue Dark Nut time. Oh, come on. Luckily, with the magical sword, they only take 2 hits to take out. So, that's at the very least a relief. The problem is, they are very squirrely. And you're just like, when are they going to turn around? Basically, at any point they get to a tile. Who knows? And they'll just suddenly turn around and come for your booty hole. It's very much not appreciated. But we have some dungeon rewards that we need to get to. And we actually get to both of them through here. I hope you have keys. 'Cause you're gonna need it. Oh, hey, did someone say more dark nuts? I'm like, I'll use bombs to get multiple of them down at once. Because bombs still have that use, where you can hit more than one enemy at a time with the blast radius. You frickin' jackass. You're just turning around very conveniently. So now let's go ahead and grab our reward, the recorder. So this is 2 uses. Revealing Dig Dogger's weak point, essentially. And it also has a use in the... Actually, 2 different uses in the overworld. One is primarily to warp you to dungeons. And the other will be used next time. By the way, if you know, you can see on the map, this is kind of suspicious. Let's go ahead and... I said I want to take the keys out because I want to bomb the wall.
I bet you'd like to have more bombs.
I've been waiting for this. So, buying that will increase your capacity by 4, and it maxes you out every single time. I've been very excited for this upgrade. Because bomb caps are weird in this game, I swear. But now that we have that... No, there's no secret in the eye this time. Don't even try it. Don't even try it. And yet, I'm going to try anyway. So how about we go ahead and get ourselves back over to the boss, shall we? Alright, so back over here, when I eliminate all the enemies and I try to push all the blocks, how do we get out of here? There's another bombable wall. I could have skipped the Dodongos the entire time, and I forgot about this. Whoopsies! So let's get back over to the boss now, shall we? And let's use the power of the recorder. And now you know that little tune is from this game and not originating in Mario 3. But yeah, thank you very much. We are now almost full on life, which means we're getting close to the end of the game now, because there's only 2 dungeons left. Yeehaw! So let's go ahead and lock all that progress in, shall we? It takes me a moment to remember, hey, I actually need to be in the item menu in order to be able to do the code to save. Without dying, yes. So let's go ahead and lock all that stuff in, shall we? And with that, thank you for watching another Scuff VHS episode. I very much appreciate anyone who decides to watch it. Thank you very much. And probably next time will be the last one if I had to take a guess. Because I will probably just make it a really long recording. But anyway, I also once again thank Sol Kreos for lending me his voice talent. He's a very funny man, I appreciate it. And ultimately with that, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.